Once a year, friends and family gather at this court. Blood, sweat, and tears are shed, all to crown the champion of the Crosstrees Tournament.
Well, the Crosstrees Tournament, I guess, we like to think that it started in 1956 when this trophy, this gigantic trophy, was competed and won by a doubles match between a Susie Mitchell, who's Susie Davis, née Mitchell, and her partner Dan Crabb, and that was in 1953. There was a hiatus of when the tournament stopped, and it was revived when I had the good fortune to move into the Mitchell family and take our summer residence here at Crosstrees.
My favorite memory of the tournament is when I won with my Uncle Chase 5 or 6 years ago. We got to put our name on the trophy and everything, so that was a fun time for sure.
A rarity amongst the courts is the infamous tree rule. Sadly, our cameras did not capture this spectacle.
We got it called today, and actually Uncle Charlie got credit for a point.
When did the tree rule start?
Before my time. I mean, when I was a kid growing up, the tree rule existed even then. So it's just always been a part of that court.
I hit a brilliant serve into the corner. Cameron hit it back. It hit a tree. It was way out, and it ended up bouncing back towards the court. It bounced in. Nobody even thought about it because it was obviously out. And Charlie yelled, that was in.
But if adding more playable surfaces seems too easy, those who step on the court face the heckles of the peanut gallery.
Yes, yes it does.
Fortunately, I've got some mental toughness, some grit, if you will, about me.
It did before when Charlie was more of a factor, and I think he got muzzled about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes, this year tennis was happening on the courts while crickets were off the court.
Jay, why is your back first? Can we heckle Jay?
There was a concern that the younger generation was not able to handle the peanut gallery comments as well.
Mostly it is just good fun, and so there's some good laughs from the peanut gallery as well.
To me, the peanut gallery is the reason I come out here.
Getting to yell at family members is not the only reason for others. We are honored to have family from all over the world.
This year from Germany, from San Francisco, from Boston, of course from the Philadelphia area, from Southeast Georgia. And you've got this microcosm of people coming together to play tennis, but also just to get together socially.
And, we had cousins from Germany that have never played tennis. They're going back to Germany. They're going to start taking lessons. They're going to start playing tennis. They're coming back next year. They're going to play tennis. And it's just amazing.
And then we're also honored right now to have the mayor of this town at the same time. He is the commodore of the yacht club, a most distinguished person. Steve, come on over and just say hello to me.
Distinguished resident of Island Heights.
Good
to see you, my friend.
And it's very good to see you, Mr. Mayor.
Good to be
It's
here.
wonderful. This goes to his constituency as well.
Thank you very much. One of our most distinguished residents of this fine town, Mr. Davis.
Well, go get yourself a beer or whatever it's your fancy.
I'm going to have a bloody.
Good for you. I've had a couple.
When the daytime festivities end, crowds retreat inside for Beamer Ball. It looks as if they are having a catch with themselves.
He's trying to find the groove. He's trying to find the groove zone. All right.
As simple as it gets, you just throw a tennis ball up there.
Beamer Ball is a part of the Shuttle House built by Edwin J. Shuttle with the large family room having sort of the upside down shape of a hull of a boat, and they've got these beams going across it. And so the tennis balls move from the tennis court into the family room, and Beamer Ball is when the balls are thrown up to land on the beam without falling back down.
There's a middle beam that's the most difficult.
And there's a variation of it when someone really figures out how to do it well, of not tossing the ball up on the beam to make it stick, but putting it up with a tennis racket. And those would be the true masters of beamer ball, which I'm not sure any still exists these days in terms of using the racket.
If you want to go by the technical rules, you're supposed to play it starting after midnight and with a couple beers in your system, but you can really play it anytime.
Jack Duragan, one of Hunter's closest friends, was able to get it up with a tennis racket, and he introduced a new level of using a lacrosse stick. So he is the only person to do that.
Well, I think he should be written down on the annals of Crosstree Cup and eulogized and celebrated.
It is amazing what this tournament brings.
Who is the best?
Oh, me.
Probably Sarah Shuttle.
My wife Sarah is absolutely the best tennis player here. Year after year, she's the best.
Oh, me? At what? It doesn't matter, but me.
And it sounds like we have some eager players.
We'll see what next year brings.
And as a coda to this interview with dear Nathaniel, I would like to especially thank Jake and Violet for lending him the equipment to put this wonderful testimonial to the Crosstrees Tournament. And I will point out that in 2010, a fellow named Chase Davis and Jake Willing were the doubles champions and awarded this prestigious trophy.